What is up, everybody? How's everyone doing? Hello. Guys, I'm sorry, I couldn't find a better link to the keyboard we're doing today. Even Chozo was looking. All I could find is some like Billy YouTube video, or I guess just videos, not YouTube videos. So I have no idea about the link, but it will be sold on Click Clack. But hi everybody, how you guys doing? Yubino, how you doing? Is it Yubin? Oh god, I'm like struggling right now. Yubin, how you doing? Insty, Merlot, Mayballs, Dark, dude, Will Turtle, how you doing? Nev, Audis, how you doing? Dude, Oracle, Rex, Snick Rep, Zosco, Luther, what's going on, guys? Hey, handsome, what's going on, everybody? How's everyone's days been so far? Mine has been productive, but dude, I've been feeling sluggish today. If I'm being honest with you guys, super sluggish. I kind of feel like today has just been like one of those like very moot, I don't even know, very moot, slow, like dragging on, but not bad kind of days. Like it's been a beautiful day. Oh my god, Angel, what's going on, dude? My head's also been fucking pounding all day. Zeph. So nice. 8 months?
8 months. I've missed so many of your streams lately because of DST,
Dude.
but glad to catch this one. Keep up the good work.
Thank you,
Good
man. I
sir.
appreciate you, man. Zeph, that means a lot that you sub to the channel still, man. Seriously, you guys can miss whatever you guys want. I'm just happy you guys could eventually find your way back here and chill, you know? I was gonna stream later, but not really feeling it, but it's Thursday. It is Thursday. It almost feels like it's Friday. Like I've been pushing myself to do work like it's Friday, but it's not. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Just having a terrible day, you know the vibes? I know the vibes, bro. I know. Hi, everybody. What's going on? Thank fuck it's Thursday already? Dude, I don't know what you guys, this week feels like it's been dragging on for me, but ooh, I need a haircut. I've been saying that, but I don't go. I do not go. I've been waiting all day for you to show up. What's going on, man? Vibes are off today. Dude, vibes are weird today. But, you know what we're going to do instead? Let's just hang out. Whatever, fuck my hair. We're just going to hang out and have a good day. All right? Hang out. Let's just chill. Today was the longest day at work. It's honestly felt that way. It's felt super weird and super, like, not fun for me, too. Chozo bought a ticket for
Bought a ticket for a runaway train, like a madman laughing at the rain.
Lyrics.
A little out of touch, a little insane. It's just easier than dealing with the pain.
Dude, Chozo, thank you so much for 42 months, man. Thank you, dude. Please grow out your hair like a mullet. Okay, actually, I kind of want that style. I've always kind of wanted that style to be like a little bit longer in the back, but just like shaving the sides a bit shorter and then like slicking it back, but it's just, dude, I'm not gonna lie, that middle process of growing out hair. Oh, Zeph, did they have, oh, Chozo, honestly, I must have missed that. They do have a link on their actual page. Well, goddamn, I'm stupid. All right, well, it's there. I didn't even think to check their official website. Grow it out or I'll cry. Actually, look, let me show you guys the box quick. It's like a weird texture, but I kind of like it. Well, not texture, it's a weird, like, if there only have enough SEO to put it on Google. Yeah, it's weird that it didn't pop up on Google. Definitely weird. Oh, my God, though, guys. I've been, oh, I got a story to tell you guys. So we did like a dinner thing yesterday, right? All right, it's kind of a sad. I don't have my sad music. I had to turn off because it keeps getting flagged as DMCA. So whatever. But I got a sad. Imagine this violin's playing in the background. All right. Imagine, dude. Have you guys ever played Monopoly? I'm assuming everyone here probably has at one point. First of all, fuck that game. World's smallest violins, slay. I'm pretty sure everyone here's probably played Monopoly, right? At one point in time. I hope so. All right. Sorry, I had to close something. Dude, we played Monopoly last night. And guys, I'm not kidding you when I tell you this, all right? We're going around the board. I'm rolling really low, so everyone's already really ahead of me. Then I get to the part where like I'm 9 spaces away from go to jail. Haven't even passed go yet, you know? I go to jail. I land at 9. I'm thinking, whatever, minor setback. I'll get back into the game. Pay the $50 to get out of jail, whatever Monopoly is. Dude, then I start working my way out of the jail area. Land in jail again. Now I'm a little bit kind of bummed out because everyone's already passed go. Then I pay another 50 to get out. I'm only rolling like 3s and 4s. Now everyone's like already gone through the board. Like, I shit you not, dude. Everyone's gone like 2 or 3 times. Everyone has property. I have no property. Guys, when I tell you that I played the entire 3-hour game of Monopoly yesterday and I only passed go twice and I only got 0 properties in 3 hours, I'm not kidding you, man. I was just dodging people's properties the entire time. I don't know, man. It was fun because, people are there and it was having like, but if I was playing like solo, bro, that was like the most boring game I've ever played in my entire life. I fuck Monopoly. I'm never playing it again. Never. That was the worst Monopoly ever. Fun fact, Monopoly was designed to make you hate monopolies and capitalism. I just hate board games now. I don't think it did its job right. Analogy because it sounds like a typical Thursday. Oh my god, punk. Hey Alex, I won a Jane V2 Midnight Green and got a new job this week. The best week I've known. Nev, congratulations, dude. Congrats. Alex, have you been playing the new Star Wars Jedi Survivor game? I had my one. I don't know why there's so much fluff on this. I did my one thing of buying video games this year. I don't know. I think video games. I don't know about you guys. $79.99 is a lot for me for a video game right now. So I've been patient with that. Been very patient. Oh man. All right. Okay. I'm gonna just start off, dude. I'm gonna start off with saying this is a very specific keyboard for a very specific audience. I'm gonna just start off with saying that this keyboard is called the Vintage60. It's by G Studio, I believe, and then it's being vendored by Click Clack. It's again very specific keyboard for a very specific audience. It has a buzzer and it also has the solenoid as well. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, I think this is like the best thing for you. Because I'm not gonna lie, if you buy this keyboard with the expectation that this is gonna be like the best sounding clack, like the most thing, no, because we get hit with this for a PCB. We get hit with this. So again, not a bad thing. I'm not gonna say this is like an awful design, whatever. Like, I just think this particular design has its limitations when it comes to custom keyboards. I was actually doing some like really critical thinking about just flex cuts and my stance in them and just like whatever. I can definitely see this working for some people, but again, I really can't let go of my stance of, I think from a marketing perspective, I don't think PCBs like this are the way to go. Even just from like a build standpoint, because this is a really fun conversation to have. For you guys in chat, do you guys think the build experience matters with keyboards? Does it matter? Like, do you guys want a clean build experience? Of course, right? Yeah, like for me, I also would like a build experience that's like clean, that's gonna be totally not I guess fun, right? Because like that's part of the premium aspect of putting keyboards together, right? The unboxing has to be lit too. I already unboxed this once by myself, but I agree with that. The keyboard's really pretty though. The board itself is actually kind of cool. Give you a little box there of screws. But for me, when you get flex cut PCBs like this, they make the build experience a little bit challenging. Because these things flex so much, and then maybe not for this. Actually, maybe it will be a little bit tougher because of the hot swap model. But we'll see. If I didn't enjoy the build experience, I wouldn't be in MechKey. That's true too, actually. Because there's stuff where it's 100% my fault, but I get rid of that possibility. It's better be decent. Yeah, I agree. For building, for me, building is so much of the fun. I agree with that too. For me, like building a board, like putting it together, like finally tuning it and getting it all ready to go, part of the fun. So this was interesting too about this board. I'm gonna show you guys the design of the board in a second, but these were taped down to the bottom. I didn't know that, so I actually was like trying to get them off of the bottom to actually see the bottom of the case. There's a lot of wires here for like the solenoid and buzzard and stuff. Interesting. Again, I think this is probably a board, and I'm not gonna use this as like an excuse for this board. This is a board that seems to be designed for people who want a very specific thing with their boards. That is not a bad thing. And I'm going to build it as intended with all the foams. It seems like that's what they want you to do. It's like a mini cyberboard. It has a really cool finish on it, except this isn't an LED screen. I kind of don't mind the finish, like low key. The finish is kind of neat. Even this weight on the bottom, kind of cool. Like, I don't mind this. It's a very, it has a very textured finish as well. There's the side profile. Wish it was bigger. It's interesting. I will give it that. It's something that I don't typically see when we do boards. Plus it's a nice color too. I don't know if it shows up on stream too well, but it definitely has a bit more of an orange to it rather than the searing yellow that seems to be popping up on screen. But it's cool. Kind of like a guitar amp. I wish there were more nice yellow boards. I agree. But that also got me thinking when I was thinking about the build experience and just like flex cut PCBs and all that stuff too. I guess another question that I had for you guys too was, what else goes into like making your experience with the keyboard a good time? Like for example, what would prompt you to purchase a $300 keyboard versus a $600 keyboard versus a $200 keyboard? Yellow is the least popular color for cars. Actually, that's unfortunate. Yellow's a cool color. I'm gonna be using all the foams today, guys. Honestly, I'm just gonna do that. Today is an all foam kind of day. This is a 1.6 mil PCB though, it is. I'm pretty positive. So we're gonna use all of these. Thoughtfulness, accessibility. So, I will never pay over $300 for a board that can't be soldered. Interesting. So for you, like a make or break deal would be a solderable PCB. That's kind of a neat thing to say too, right? So a solderable PCB is a must. No, I only have one of these left. Why don't you have this on my desk? Okay, I got my 6.25 here, and we're gonna clip some stabs. I won a single raffle. Hey, dude, congratulations, guys. Oh man, dude, it is so hot in this room right now. So nice.
Less than 3.
Dude, Darko, thank you so much for the sub, man. I really appreciate that, dude. I hope you're having a great day today, man. Seriously. But you bet your ass I sucked it up and soldered my Matrix Noah and love her. Hey, dude, that's good. Hey, Alex, 2 questions about taping flex cuts. 1, is it better to cut the tape thinner or just to slap it on the back of the PCB? And how many layers of painter's tape should I use? For flex cuts, I tried doing 1, 2, and 3. And I tried doing full coverage and then just covering over just the flex cut areas. I found that you had to just cover the flex cut areas to not get that super in your face, really, really tapey kind of sound. But 1 still, I'd say. 1 is probably the best thing to do. That's all. Do you think Jim K Dual Shot will be combined with the white Jairus? Or how do I think it'll look? I think it'll look fine. Why wouldn't it look fine? 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think it'll look good. I also think customizability is something nice. Yeah, me too. I think there's a small part of me that's just getting a little drained of certain aspects of keyboards. So for example, I think I think that the race to the not race to the bottom, but like the, how can I word this without sounding rude? The more accessible entry-level boards, while it's fun to cover one or two of them, eventually, like right now in its current state, with there's very small exceptions, which keeps me like going in that market, they're kind of bland. And I'm not talking about features-wise, I'm talking about design-wise. Like, I know people like the QK stuff, but when I really look at the QK stuff, right, and then I look at something like the derivative or something a little bit more, I'm going to use the word thoughtfully designed and not just kind of thrown together. I don't know, it just feels like there's so much more character and like, I don't know, just like love put into some of the other designs. Right, like not for nothing too, even the KBD fans light, like, you know, it's a very basic shell. They're supposed to be basic, right? It's supposed to keep costs down, etc. But you love the G-string PCB with Owl Labs link. Oh my god, that one there is a monstrosity, dude. Monstrosity. I decided to give it a shot for the Type 60. Oh really? How much is that one there again? Alex, I like your camera color tones. I bought a Zoom TKL in wild green based on the one you built and the color was on point. Oh, like my camera was good? I mean, that's a good thing to hear too. Because some people say my cameras are a little too warm sometimes, but I kind of like the warmth. Like, I feel like no room is this clinically cold. Right now it's kind of clinical looking. Because I white balanced them because people, believe it or not, some people were getting not upset, but people were saying that like, it's not super accurate. And I don't want to like not provide an accurate thing, but what are you guys up to today, by the way? My camera arrives in a few days. What'd you get again? I feel like I normally don't, do I normally stream on Thursdays? I don't think I do, right? This is like a random thing for me, right? I normally don't stream on Thursdays. My god, it is so warm in here, dude. So warm. I like those PlayStation keycaps. Me too. I was going to use the Moon Tower tonight, and then I swapped last minute. Hope Chozo doesn't notice. Really hope so. Let's just push this to the side. And then I need... You got a Pine Sol as my first solderable board. Oh, you get the Pine Sol? Yeah, it's a nice like, little gadget. Okay, next let's lube these things up. This is my empty one, my full one. Your hope fails you? Oh my god. I'll change it later. I changed it literally last minute as I like picked up the board. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll use this today. Hey Alex, how do you feel about the Crane 80? Which one's the Crane 80 again? This board? It's the Bauer. The board we're building is still a vintage. The Bauer Light, Chozo. Which one with clear case? I don't know, man. There's still a lot of things I want to see in some boards these days. Crane 80 with some Chinese inspired design. Oh, was it the it had like it was like, I don't remember what it was. Can you have a link, Toast? Gundam, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 6 months, dude. I really appreciate that, man. Guys, it's gonna be summer soon. Well, for us here in Canada. What switches make it snappy? I am using, god damn it, Chozo, I don't remember. Oh, Haze switches. Got you. Let me get it. Sounds good, dude. Haze switches. Summer. Are you guys not summer people? Are you not a summer person, Lance? Bro, I just want it to be summer, man. I want some warm days. I think more than anything, I like right now, like it's a sunny days. That's what I'm kind of like going for. Also, Schwinn, how you doing, dude? I'd love it more if it were not for the damn humidity. I also agree, like, I don't love super humid weather, but we've been having a really dry spell, I feel like, in Toronto the last, like, little while, and it's... Alex, is it okay to not lube stems of stabs and just go with dielectric grease on wires? Stems on stabs. Do you mean what I'm doing right now? Like, the lube here on the plastic bits? Is that what you mean? Schwinn, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to
Schwinn
David, man.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Dev 3333D. They have given 7 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. Oh, let's see. The Crane 80. I think I know which one this is. Oh, yes. Literally the one with the crane on the back. You know, Click-Clack has some very interesting boards. I feel like Click-Clack has like a hit and miss sometimes with some of the selection of things they do. But they really do have, like, I like them because they do pick up some really interesting designers too. Having a pretty rough day for hoping for some positivity from the stream. What's going on? What was the rough day about? Honestly, without getting too deep into it, dude, we're all gonna have those rough days. I think as I'm getting older, it's recognizing that the rough days are, you know, you wouldn't have good days without the rough days. If that makes kind of some sense. So we gotta keep ourselves
gifted
positive.
A tier 1 sub to Yummy Yummy channel.
Or Sporky,
they have given
so much
79 gift subs in the channel.
What are those big bezels? Yeah, I know. It's a neat looking keyboard. We'll build it all up. Again, I think this is a very specific audience, but still pretty interesting. It has a solenoid and a buzzer in it, so it's gonna be like one of those very, I don't know. I feel like there's a market for this kind of stuff. Just picked up some runner switches. Super excited to try them out. Oh hell yeah, those are nice switches. Dude, I know. Isn't Sporky so kind? I love big bezels. Dane, were you after this keyboard? Are you like going for this one? Also, thank you guys for the follows. I really appreciate that. And the subs. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do here. Thank you guys. You guys are seriously way too kind. Give yourself a compliment? Oh, you redeemed a compliment and want to make me give myself one? I think this is kind of for everyone though, right? All right. This is not just for me. If you need to hear this today, you're doing your best. I'm talking to myself, but I'm also talking to you guys. You're doing your best. It's okay to slow down. It's okay to take a break. Not everything needs to be done within the time frame that you allot it. You're allowed to slack a little bit. You're allowed to be human. I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone. Love you guys. Just remember that you're going to have those things too. Wait, have you used the WS Quartz switches? Yes, they're nice. Kind of comparable, to be honest. I think all the Wuche switches, like, they're lubed pretty much identical. You appreciate good days more when you have bad days? Very true. Honestly, very, very true. Frog Mini? I haven't really heard too much about the Frog Mini stuff these days. I don't know what the next big hype board will be. Thoughts on the Iron 165? My thoughts on Iron are very divisive. Like the Iron 165 and just Smith & Rune are very divisive. So take this with a grain of salt. Yeah, just what I'm saying, just like, maybe take it seriously, maybe don't, but know that I have a little bit of bias. I don't love the Iron 165. The Iron 165, I believe, also doesn't even have metal inserts, like where the threading is, which kind of is annoying. I think any keyboard that doesn't have metal inserts is a little bit annoying. I've just had bad experiences with the Irons in general. I also think the Iron 165 and all of Smith & Rune's boards are way too compressed. And the gasket system is so firm, it almost feels like it's doing nothing. But if you get it just right, like you have to literally tighten it and tweak it that way, you'll get a decently good sounding board. But if you like the way it looks, don't let me stop you from getting it. I do think they're a little bit, I think, overly hyped for what they are. But I had some bad experiences building a few of them, not just like one. But most of them come out with pretty decent sound signatures, albeit a little bit flat because, again, the compression's so stiff on those things. So, with their fingers poised above the... I know, right, Schwinn? It's crazy. Yo, JJW, he heard me talking about the derivative before. That's crazy. Frog used Tadpole's Arc 60, can't remember. Yes, I think it used Tadpoles for the Frog. Arc 60 was Gasket, wasn't it? Stacy Smash, I'm doing well today. How about you? How are things? How is life? Alex, have you seen the Iconix 1+1? Ollie, you want to link it? I'm down to look. Everyone send all the Iron 165s to Alex to build. I don't mind them. I'm actually building an Iron 180 soon for a client. They're not bad. I'm just being critical about them because the build experiences I have had have not been the best. Oh, Lion TKL. I'll be doing that soon too. I don't know when. I'm going to ship out my commission tomorrow. I can't believe it's finally happening. We're going to make it the best keyboard, all right? The best. Dude, I can't wait, man. Guys, just letting you guys know now, if you guys had commissions you guys want me to do, I think slots are starting to open up mid to late May, but everything's booked until then. And I have a feeling those are going to go soon too, because I do stuff on like a when it arrives basis. What cameras do you use for your stream setup? Are you looking to stream as well? I use Fuji cameras, believe it or not. Fuji cameras with primarily stock kit lenses, with the exception of the lens you see for my face cam. So this is a kit lens for my top down. This is a kit lens for this guy over here. I would honestly, like, I have a variety of different Fuji bodies, but I would suggest just picking up, like, if you can pick up a few XT30s or a few XT20s, if you have the money to invest in that stuff. I still think it's kind of expensive to do that. This was all purchased over time, not just like in one go. And then that's a 35mm for my face cam. Oh my God.
Sup?
Dude, come on, how you doing, man? How you doing, bro? 18 months? Wait, we had 2 babies. Here it is. Let me see this thing. Have you used GAT? Wait, how do you even pronounce that? Unknown linears? I don't even know what those are for. 1+1. Wait, what is this? Wait, low-key, this is like a decent like styling. So you just have like, you can create your own stuff. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. I'm actually going to be covering the new Matrix board, which I don't know if they've released information about that, but I'll be covering a new Matrix board soon too. I don't know when, but soon. It's actually, I think this is one of my more favorite Matrix boards. That made no sense as a sentence, but something I'm looking forward to the most from Matrix in a while, I feel like. I like if I had to do this all over again, Schwinn, I would just pick up 3 XS10s. But I heard XS10s are kind of hard to pick up. Can you share the layout? I believe it was an FRL keyboard. There's a lot of dude, there's so much camera equipment that I want. Like, now that I'm getting back, is there an XS20 now? I don't even know. I thought I was keeping up with Fuji bodies, but maybe I missed that. There's so many camera pieces and like camera equipment that I want, guys, but like, it's not, like, I can't. Like, it's just not doable. It's not something that like I can just go like, yeah, why not pick up all this stuff? There's so many cool toys and like things that I could actually put to use, but they're so expensive. I won the Kohaku raffle. Ooh, and most builds I've seen are clacky. You think it's possible to make Thaki? Maybe. You might have to cut some foam though for that. I think you would need to cut some of the sound by using some foam. FRL's gonna ruin your life? Yeah, I have a good feeling about that one there. I feel like a lot of people are gonna really vibe with that one. What's up, Salem? How you doing? I was the guy yesterday talking about the screws not coming off my board. I know you didn't know what board I had, but I posted a pic on Discord if you want to check it out. Did you post it in the help section? Ollie, I have no idea the price. I only seen pictures. I don't even know the name of it yet. Funny experiment when it comes to the... Yeah, I think you could also possibly do... Obviously, don't do a long pull switch, but maybe something like a KTT switch or a full nylon switch. Could do that. Watch your Bow Light videos. Consider getting it as a beater keyboard. Dude, that's where I think that board's gonna shine, man. It's like one of the better plastic keyboards that I've reviewed in a long time. I think this and the KVD Fans Tiger Light had to be two of the best plasticky keyboards I've used. Absolutely, dude. I'll take a look, Salem. Have I ever used tactiles in Kohaku? No, but that also could be another thing you could try out. I don't see why that wouldn't work. You said you posted in Keyboard Showcase? Let's see. What's your username in the Discord? Currently building my desk with desk shelf and debating between a speaker in the middle of the desk or on a set of withered... Okay. Dude, when it comes to desks, I am very particular. If you're going to use a desk shelf, I think you really need to minimalize the stuff on your desk. Now, I see so many people on YouTube using desk shelves and then having like speakers here and speakers here. Like they put the shelf and then they put a speaker and a speaker. I personally, like if you're going to do center, I don't know how you do that, but I personally think this is a little cluttered.
Already?
Dude. Vero, thank you so much for the Prime, man. Thank you for using that here, dude. I would personally, if you can, get separate stands for your speakers and actually move them off the desk so you have more desk space. It's a big thing for me. I don't know if you guys are like this, but clutter on desk and just having things on the desk makes me less productive. And I feel like that also applies to things like when I'm using speakers or anything like that. I actually have my speaker behind me, right? I'm pointing at it right over here with my thumb. My little white box over there is my speaker. New name, I shall... Oh my god. Doofin, how you doing, man? Tiger 80 Light will always blow my mind with how good it was. Dude, I think KVD Fans hit the mark with that, bro. They were so good for that. Wireless speakers? I mean, kind of always have to have a wire because it needs power somehow. Unless it's like... Actually, I don't know how that would work, but... Discord name is Sal. Let me take a look. A studies show having a cluttered desk is better for creativity because it makes people think outside the box. Really? It just makes me anxious. Wait, how would it make people think outside the box? Bro, is that why I feel less creative lately? Because I've been cleaning my desk? Don't tell me. That's a nice green, by the way, on the CK650. That's a beautiful color. I like that. It's nice. That's a nice one, dude. How would that make people... I'm so confused. My OCD cannot. Got a tape mod the Tiger 80 Light for optimal sound. Yeah, I mean, like the Tiger 80 has like a specific way to like make it sound good. I agree. But I just think for what it is, like so many people can enjoy that board. So when people say they won a Kohaku raffle, does that mean they actually won the keyboard or just the right to buy one? The right to purchase one. I know this hobby is so weird, dude. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When I joined the hobby, dude, when I joined it, I also didn't know what that meant. And I kept thinking all these people who won raffles won free keyboards. So I was like, also, where the fuck do I stopped. I was like, one point I was like, bro, where do I join these raffles? I need to get in on some of these free keyboards everyone keeps getting. But yeah, I didn't know it actually meant you had to pay for things. I think I learned the hard way with that because I joined so many raffles for artisan keycaps. But I didn't know. I literally didn't understand how keyboards worked originally. You should be honored to get the chance to spend hundreds of dollars. I know. There was always like a bit of a joke with that too, joining in the hobby. Yeah, the CK650 kind of sexy though, I agree. I just cleared off all the junk from lubing and Franken switching last night. It's been a mess for months, like a weight off my shoulders. Yeah, I can't imagine more stuff on desk equals more associations. Okay, I'm not, obviously, Neb, this is not challenging you, but I think maybe, I wonder if they mean like actual stuff. Because when I'm talking about junk on my desk, I'm talking about like, I got stuff like this. I got like a empty bag that I didn't throw out from this morning when I was modding something. Like, I got empty jars of lube. Like, this is the stuff that I have. So nice. Maybe they mean like books and like actual useful things on my desk. Oh, like trinkets and pictures. That makes more sense. Yeah, I assume it's junk. Because I'm like, bro, my desk hella junky. Ugtug, bro, thank you so much for your Prime Hero, dude. That's 2 years. Damn. Speaking of which, wait, sorry. Do you know if there is a Zoom 75 V2 in the works? Dude, did you guys see Wuche's new keyboard they announced this morning? Or was it this morning or today? So interesting. Kind of weird, but kind of interesting. Hold on, let me get you a link. One moment, please. Let me get you guys a little link. One moment, please. 1 second. I'm almost there. Let me get you guys a link. It's called the Freya, which is kind of sad because there was a keyboard that just got released called the Freya by Helheim. I think it's spelled different, but there's a knob. It has a knob. I don't know if it's a working knob. Touch screen knob. So Wuche really pushing the boundaries. I'm being dead ass. They're really like pushing like new stuff. Smartwatch knob? No way they copied the Freya. No. It's not a copy of it. They just called it the Freya. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's crazy. Okay, can I be honest with you guys? I want to like it. I really, really do, but it kind of looks a little tacky. Like, I think it was more minimalistic and focused in on. Okay, from like a design perspective, I think if it focused in on the knob being like very minimal, very like well built, not as much like, you know, features, or not features rather, but not as much like design leading up to it. Is it modular? I have no idea. I didn't look into the keyboard at all. I think it's clunkiness maybe. If they had kept it very simplistic and used the actual like OLED plus, you know, the keys to draw individual interest there, but I feel like it's also kind of like what Final Mouse did.
Finally
Dude,
back for
afternoon.
a live stream.
What's going
Hope
on, man?
everyone is ready for an awesome summer.
Dude, I'm very much hoping this summer's awesome. You know how Final Mouse on the centerpiece put a lot of like embellishments all over the place? A little much, but I guess it is what it is. It's a little much for me personally. Alex, do you own a red Salvation we can see? Yes. I would like to know if it goes well with GMK panels. I don't have panels, but I do have a red Salvation if you guys want to see that later on. Guys, I'm using the PE foam for this. I am not even gonna like sit here and pretend that I think this keyboard's gonna sound good without foam. I'm gonna use my detective skills right now. My solid detective skills to probably tell you guys this keyboard will not sound good without foam. Oh gosh. Panels is shipping in June, I think. That's gonna be a 6-7 people get it. I think people will really like it. Actually, let's grab this guy. Dude, I like lifted this thinking this was super heavy, because I'm so used to all the heavy stuff on my desk. But yeah, I can grab it for you later if you want to take a look at it, Dim Sum. Where's my little tweezer thing? I actually don't know where I put my tweezers, so I'm just gonna push down on this. Panels hasn't shipped. I feel like a lot of stuff's being rushed right now with GMK, which is good. It seems when no, I mean I don't want to say it's just like a specific demographic of designers though, Evo. Like I think. Okay, so when you look at stuff regionally, like when we talk about like Western keyboards and like, we'll say other because I don't know where else in the world like keyboard, what trends are going on. But like right now, the trend right now for North America, we'll use our continent for that. North America is very much really into the clacky, like no foam. I'd say the majority of people here who are into custom keyboards probably prefer no foam. But in China, the big trend right now, because I have a lot of friends who do keyboards there too, the big trend right now in China is literally what you see right now in this case. This is like the thing. Everyone goes for this. And again, it's just it's like what people are into, right? The trend, the fad that maybe people are into right at the moment. But it's not a bad thing. Even designs like in the West seem to be a lot more minimalistic and tame. But to be fair though, even our branding that we have in North America, like I wouldn't say it's just limited to here, but overall branding in general for Western market is very, very boring and minimal. Like when you look at like everyone uses the same font nowadays. Everything has to be like clean, super minimal. There's like not a lot of like fun that's happening to it, which is slowly changing. But again, in China, like their trends are a little bit more, they have a lot more character. I want to say character is the best word to put it. Like they have more embellishments going on, which is fun. More ornateness, maybe you can even say. But every kind of region will have its trend, right? Ebbs and flows everywhere to switch things up. Yeah, exactly. That's why like, and to be truthful with you guys, that's why a lot of like the vendors who are based out of China, when they contact me to do like streams, I actually say no to a lot of them because they're very much like this keyboard today that we're doing with tons of flex cuts. And like I'll talk to them and sometimes I'll just be like, hey, yo, listen, I actually don't think this will do well because I don't think the market will respond the way that you want. Some of them are, like some people are adapting to our Western market. For example, I think Potter decided to release the new Think with, whatchamacallit. Oh wow, you know what? This is the first time, wait, let my thought go to a different place for now. This is the first time I've ever seen a polycarbonate plate with flex cuts like this. I don't think I've ever seen this before. I actually don't think I've ever seen this before. That's a weird choice. I mean, not really. Dude, look at this thing. This thing can be like... This truly will actually work with this then. So, I'm going to say this. Kudos to them for not just throwing in plates that won't work with the flex cuts that they have, because both of these will work with the flex cuts that they have. Kudos to them for that. Usually people get lazy around here that I've noticed, and they just don't include this. Cool. I think I'm still going to use FR4 though. Coming from making dozens beginner boards and loading up a bunch of foam, I'm over it. Simplicity and no foam no foam is it for me. Yeah, dude. Everyone goes through like their trends that they like and all that kind of stuff too. And someone asked what IMs I'm using. I'm using Campfire Andromedas. They're a little expensive, but I've grown to love them over the years. They're what I like. They are indeed. I had a foam phase, but it went away quickly. Yeah, and I'll say this again, because I think it's important to talk about this kind of stuff. Favorite sub 100 IEM, anything from Moondrop has been pretty solid, or the, I forget the actual branding on them, but the Critical ones. What's it called? The truth about what I feel what keyboards are now for myself. Keyboards have to have character for me. And when I'm building a board, and if I load it up with foam, it removes a lot of the character that a board could potentially have. And again, I think this applies to more than just keyboards. I know I've talked about this, but as I get older, when I appreciate things for what they are, it includes their flaws or whatever subtle details and nuances that they have. So if a keyboard has a slight metallic ringing that I don't hate, but it adds to it. Like again, it adds to the character of that board. Now again, there's limits to all of this stuff for myself. But I think again, this is as I get older, I'm noticing that I like things that aren't perfect. You know, even with my photography, I like the fact that sometimes I accidentally don't get something in focus. It sort of makes the moment more special for me. Like I took some photos yesterday of some friends and stuff, and it made it kind of like the photos, some of them didn't turn out perfect because, you know, we're moving around and stuff. But it made like the moment more special because I know I was moving around having fun too. Not everything needs to be this like very critical approach to how we do everything, where everything has like perfection, because then life would be boring, man. And I think as you start to appreciate some of the character and minor flaws or minor nuances of things, you really start to like appreciate the hobbies that you're in, like the art that you do. Again, everyone's going to be a little different, but those little small nuances are most fun to me. More human, maybe? Yeah, it definitely adds a more human side to things. And we're living in a, you know, not to get super real right now, but like, I don't know about you guys, I am completely overwhelmed lately with how robotic everything seems. And dude, I'm talking about when I go on Twitter and I read like these giant, honestly, like, I'm just gonna say it, man, I'm gonna be me, cringe threads about like, how not, like, and there's so many of them and people are just like eating them up, like how not to work, like how to do all this, how to do that, and it's just like a thread and how I did this. Everything just seems like a pitch or a sell message, and it's so fucking boring. You know, like, and everything's perfect. Now everyone's using AI to like perfectly, you know, correct grammar and articles and all that stuff, and I just don't care anymore. Like, there's so many things that and that's why I kind of like and again, this is kind of falling back in love with my art that I do, you know? But even that's gone through like a wild ride of changes for myself. Like when I started doing photography, everything had to be like Instagram worthy because I also wanted to be part of that fucking machine in a way too, right? But now when I take a photo, I actually like the fact that maybe I shot it at 1600 ISO. And recently Adobe released a really interesting feature, which is like AI denoising. And it's cool. I was using it today. It's interesting, but boring as fuck. Again, just makes the image lack character. I kind of like the noise in photos. It adds something to it, you know? But when you take that away and you make everything smooth and picture perfect, What speakers do you use? Are they wireless? I'm using the Apple HomePod. And then for I'll be honest, majority of the time I'm using the Apple Studio Display. Their speakers on this are fan-freaking-tastic. What brand of dielectric grease should you buy? There's only one you should ever buy. All right? It's Loctite dielectric grease. Don't ever buy Permatex. Never buy Permatex. Just trust me. I'm not even getting into it. Just trust me, dude. Noisy film grain is yum? Yeah. 35 mil camera? Yeah, dude, it's awesome. The vintage lenses? Yeah, I've been kind of low-key. Like, there's a few that I've been looking at too, but again, a lot of interesting stuff I want. But money is not something that grows on trees, unfortunately. If someone starts telling me how I should work, I tune it out. I like to listen to those that work, and I see if I can pick out what will work for me. Oh my god, that is the truest thing, bro. I've learned a lot from you in the short time I've been watching you. Evo, that means so much, dude, first of all. Second of all, really agree with that statement, man. When it comes to, again, even keyboards and all that stuff too, you know, kind of outside the topic of perfection, but I don't like being told what to do. I like learning on my own. Yes, if I ask a question, sometimes I like an answer, but I like being able to go, okay, how did this person get to here? How, in photography, how do I simulate that? And you learn along all your trials and errors and mistakes on how to get to that point. And you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna have errors too. You're gonna fuck up and do something wrong, and it's just such a fun process. Checks what Alexotos I have. Oh no, it's Permatex. Have you been using Permatex art? Telling you, dude, changing to Loctite will change your life. I'm not even kidding you, man. My fave lens is some old compact lens by a Japanese guy, Frankenstein, into an M mount. Wait, I want to know which one it is now. Surely, man, take a picture if you can, anyways. Guys, I'm being dead ass. Loctite will change your life. Permatex actually garbage for stabs. So garbage. I've always liked these super clear switches. I don't know why. I've always loved the way these look. This looks so cool to me. Super Lube dielectric grease I've heard is really good too. I've heard that's not too bad. Why isn't Loctite available in Europe? He explains the way he uses lenses to tell story, and it's fascinating. Can you, Laura, do you mind putting that in our Discord? I don't know if you're part of our Discord. If you joined, that'd be awesome too. I really appreciate that. But I'd love to listen, or if there's an audiobook for that, or just read it. Because I've been fascinated lately with just capturing images in general, like learning things like, dude, it's even wild, the editing. I don't know about all my fellow people who take pictures here. My editing process nowadays is like so small. I used to sit there, I used to like fine tweak all the colors, get this look. Nowadays, like, there are a few sliders I pick. That's my style. Sometimes, 90% of the time, I just like a little bit of a warmer look right at the camera. Is that spacebar a different profile? Spacebar. This guy? Oh, it's a 6.25U. Film preset, and that's for me? Hey, honestly, no hate, no hate. Permatex dielectric grease too thin, too thick. I have Super Lube myself and just wondering how different, not NLGI grade 2. Okay, so Permatex, I don't know what it is about Permatex, dude. Permatex is, how can I word this? It is incredibly, incredibly leaky, all right? It is like, it like essentially turns into like a water after some, like a very short amount of time. And not only that, it like dries out really quickly. So what I've noticed is when you put them in the keyboards, like we put our, our grease right over here, eventually, and I'm talking not a long time, but eventually, I'll just use the word eventually, it will then seep through the PCB onto the, the FR4, the PCB here, and create this big stain. So it's, first of all, it stains your PCBs, which is kind of irritating. Second of all, it leaves you with like nothing in your stabilizer. And then it's also like dried up like weirdness. And I've had it so at some points where it's like crusty. And then you got to fill it up again, and you got to like constantly tune it. It's awful. Just don't do it. It also sounds weird too. Like it doesn't sound good. Hi Alex, I've missed you. I missed you more, dude. Sonnet or Tomo? Oh baby, that's a tough one. I think I would pick the Sonnet personally. Oops. I think I need to grab more switches. I think I underestimated how many switches I need for this. For some reason, I thought I only needed 70 because it said Vintage60 on it. But I think I need some more. This is why you use XHT-BDZ. Yeah, XHT-BDZ is still really good. It's 84. Yeah, I need to go. I don't even know if I have another pack of these super clear ones, but I'll double check. If anything, I'll just use another Wuche switch that has the same specs. Any keycap recommendations for silver boards? Anything. Ooh, Striker. Striker is kind of sick for that. Metropolis kind of sick. DualShock kind of sick. Even just white on black kind of sick. Handerbite kind of sick too. That's kind of sick too. I remember back in college, my classmates did film photography and digital classes. His digital teacher was like, using a APS-C in low light, you shouldn't do that. I was pretty baffled because one, they couldn't afford another digital camera at the time, and two, most people are not going to tell if it's APS-C by looking at the noise levels of the image. I think there was fads of that kind of stuff, even like on a basic level. It was kind of like the idea of having more megapixels equals better image, which isn't always necessarily true. But I think there was also fads with like the whole ISO bullshit. And again, even to more beginner photographers. Thank you guys so much for the follows, by the way, and thank you guys so much for subbing. I really appreciate the support you guys give me. Give me 2 seconds, I'm gonna go get some more switches. One moment. Ow. Okay. Because most photographers don't even print nowadays. Yeah, everything goes on a 1920 by 1080p Instagram, baby. So I megapixels kind of poo-poo. You don't need a lot. Unless you're cropping. Like, there's reasons why you get megapixels, but... Which is, if I can't zoom in and look at an ingrown hair on someone's forearm from 30,000 feet up, I ain't wanna want it. True. True, dude. Do you like opossums? That's an animal, right? I actually don't even remember what they look like. Mr. Alex, sir, have you ever built an OG60? I have not. I actually don't know what that one there is. Such trippy switches. These things? Yeah, they're, I don't know, man. I've always loved these super clear switches. I just think they're so cool to look at. I want to see GMK Moonlight on a silver board. Silver's becoming my new hotness, truthfully. Oh, and thank you guys for the follows. Lux, TW, and Munich. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you guys for the follows. Have you seen KBD fans' golden katakana? No, but I'm going to be building something pretty cool from KBD fans soon. Actually, some interesting boards on the way. Polybius is also super sick. I can indeed recommend Polybius. Kind of a neat set as well. Is it the D45? I actually don't remember the name of it, but I'm currently manufacturing my one-off Alice board. You got to take pictures and show us too, right? You know that. It's like illegal if you don't. Completely illegal if you do not do that. I'm just becoming so desensitized with camera specs nowadays. I think it's because I got something that has filled my needs in once. Wait, Pattis, what are you shooting with right now? The Odin 75? Oops. Odin 75 is pretty cute. Yes, it is. I do not have one for Desk Hero, but they're a sponsor of mine, so feel free and don't worry about it. Seriously, don't stress. By the way, I don't think I say this enough to you guys, but everyone who does use, I don't have a lot of affiliate links. I know I don't, I hope I'm not super pushy with this kind of stuff, but like if you guys do end up using my affiliate links, I really appreciate you guys. It means a lot. I try to take a different approach with all that stuff, so sorry if I don't say it enough, or sorry if I say it too much, but thank you guys so much for using all those things. Thank you, Angry, appreciate you. XT2, that's a great camera. My spacebar sounds very deep for some reason. Is there a quick fix? Very deep in a bad way? In a bad way? Yes, I have an affiliate link for the Envoy. It's just my mode link if you go down in the description. Tactile. I have no, unfortunately, nothing to show you guys for that command. Sorry, guys. Here's some stuff to the side. Fake keyboards like the Jane Calam. Oh man, this is a whole topic on its own. What do I think about fakes in general? This is sensitive because as I'm getting a little, I think originally I would have told you guys, hey, I don't support fakes because, and I, I don't like people, whatever. But as I get a little more adjusted and a little bit more wise to other, as I get more thoughtful, I suppose too, I get it. I get why people buy those things. I also understand why people sell those things because people make money and money is important to people. But, you have to understand from here too, and I'm sorry if you guys already have heard me say this kind of stuff. There are people who want to be included. There's a million reasons why someone might buy a fake. Unknowingly, because they just like the design. But there is a large portion of people who know what it is and really, really, really want to be included in that scene of having one, or just have always wanted one but have no way of getting it, and are just, growing tired or sick of waiting for one to pop up that they can buy, or they just can't afford it. Right? And that's another big reason too, is because we'll use a key cult for example. At one point, key cults were selling for $2,000 or $3,000, and then fakes popped up, right? So you have to understand that there is potentially a crowd of people who want to be part of this scene of having something. And it means a lot to them, and they buy it. It's not for me, it's not I would never do it, and I understand there's 1,000 reasons why someone, I would never do it, but there is reasons why people would purchase something like that. I get it. I understand. And there are also people who buy, fake other things because they want the appeal of having something nice for themselves, the appeal of having potentially a name brand. So I get it, and you have to be understanding of that. So it's fake clothes, fake everything. You gotta understand that there are people in different demographics who can't afford those things. But would I ever do it? No. I know there's a lot of work that gets put into the real stuff, and I think the designers deserve to get paid for things. But again, I understand. I get it. It doesn't make it okay though, but I get it. And if you guys were to ever tell me, I've had clients tell me they bought something fake and they hate themselves for it, don't worry about it. Oh God, why is this open? Did I just break this? I don't know. I'm afraid to open this. Where's that shirt from? It's actually from a mental health organization that Minterly and I did a stream for 3 years ago. I don't mind. So these are the gaskets. They're just little gasket kind of shoe things. Kind of cool. Not for nothing. I know this board has a lot of foam and stuff, and we're building with a lot of foam, which is fine. Again, different market, different appeal. But for what it is, pretty cool. I love those little nubby things. Me too. Again, installation of this so far has been a breeze. We'll see once we get to the actual case. The Mirage color is cooler gray, right? Yes, it's a cooler gray with a smidge of blue. What colors do you think personally pale wear? The Mirage works with a lot because it is that paler kind of blue. Almost a gray. Ooh. This gasket's like deteriorated, unfortunately. Hope we have enough. Are those hollow? They have a hole in it, which I guess is for some sort of alignment pin on the inside, but they're not hollow, like they are dense. Fake everything exists. There's like fake, fake watches, there's fake everything. From, and that's from, we were talking about from like a customer standpoint. From a person who's like manufactures fake things, I think it's crummy. I think it's like, it's shit. There's always people trying to make $1 out of everything, right? That hustle culture gone too far. Sweeteners are technically fake. If you want to put it like that, yeah. I do, however, wonder about fakes. Have you ever built one and has it looked identical to a real one? Yes, I actually have accidentally built a few fake ones. One actually on stream, and then 2 off stream. I actually knew the other 2 off stream were fake when I got them in, but one actually got right past me. One I couldn't even tell. Someone pointed out that because it didn't come with a specific thing on the JST connector, that it was fake. But literally could not tell, man. Could not fucking tell. Again, does that make it okay? No, it does not. Actually, let's put this down here. Some fake butterfly knives are better than real ones. That's another hobby. I keep forgetting about the knife hobby. That is a whole other rabbit hole, huh? I always forget that exists, dude. Is there a fake Jane keyboard? I'm sure there's fakes of all the popular stuff. Guys, I'm gonna say this. I don't support it. Like, I don't like it. That's a nice yellow. It's pretty nice. I don't care for fakes, but I understand the people who do. Fakes are questionable, but it's a little different when the product isn't directly available from the designer. I agree. Fake Alex. Would you guys want a fake Alex? Why must hobbies be so expensive? That's a good question, man. I don't know. Sometimes hobbies do be like that, dude. Hobbies be kind of crazy. Capitalism, baby. Capitalism. How do you pronounce it? Alexotos is a fake Alex. We got him. Alex, have you ever tried a burger style mount? For those who don't know what it is, top mount with gaskets either side of the screw. Yeah, plenty of times. The difference is so... Dude, I think I placeboed myself into thinking those things do more than they do. But it's like a very minor difference for burger style. Very, very minor. Extremely minor. I don't know if you guys have had like night and day experiences with burger mount. I have not. I really have not. How have you been overall, Alex? Genuinely curious. Do you mean like what have I been up to, or just like what you mean, Jotes? They don't do anything to sound in my experience. It's very minor. Sometimes it helps cushion some of that stuff, but interesting. What the fuck is all this? Is this even... Alright, so I like how they rainbow PBD'd this. That is crazy. I don't know, Chozo. How are you? I'm okay. I think I've been in a mindset of tiredness, if you want to know the honest truth. Why are you? Why am I? I've been tired. I think that's really all I can really tell you guys. Like, been trying to find some time for myself. Been happy that I've been doing more physical things. You know, there's been some, to what extent are you? Oh my God. Signs of burnout? I don't think I'm burnt out with keyboards. I've definitely found like more creativity recently, which is great. I think I'm just tired. I think during the summer, I'd like to take like a week or two to myself. Not right now. There's nothing to do right now, and the weather's kind of shit still. I think I'd like to just relax. Yeah, kind of like a mini vacation. Hoping you guys will still be there when I get back, but just like a little something for myself, I suppose. But I think that's really it. Like, I've been at this for 4 years now. Streaming consistently with no breaks. Almost 4 years. Has been actually about three and a half-ish years. No breaks at all. So, I'm tired. I don't think I've never actually taken a vacation. Ever in my entire life. Like, I think since high school I've been working, but it's pretty much it.
Less than
Now,
3.
Studio. Been a while, dude. How are you? Nice to see you around here. But yeah, just that. I'm grateful though. Like, I've been. Okay, I'm not gonna say I'm perfect at this. You know, I've definitely had my ups and downs mentally, but I've been trying to, as of recent, and this is like a very personal thing. I haven't really talked much about this to anyone, but like really trying to find like the joys of little things. And that to me, like even when I'm walking down the street, if I see, even if I'm not talking about photography here, but like if I see like the light hit, I don't know, a building a certain way, I'm trying to like notice those things and appreciate them and be grateful that I'm even like alive to see that, you know? Trying to be more mindful of things like that, which I think has been really important to me because I think, you know, I've been on that mindset of like work, future, saving up, doing whatever, and just really trying to work my ass off for something that may never come, right? Who knows? I don't fucking know. But I don't think I've done enough appreciating things around me. Because even today, dude, I saw someone who looked like they weren't having a good time. They were like on a bench. You know, I was just minding my own business. But I thought to myself, like, I've also been in those situations where I've sat down on the bench and been like kind of miserable. And, you know, right now in this current moment, I am not sad or anything like that. And I should be grateful for that. And like, why am I not thinking about that? Why am I always thinking about like the next thing that I got to do? Why am I not thinking about like, oh, I should be grateful because, you know, I have a roof over my head. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but like, why am I not being grateful for those things? Like, I am here today. Like, why am I not being present today? And I think just focusing on those like little things have been like very helpful for me. But I'm definitely noticing that I did not ever do that growing up. And it's very sad that I didn't do that growing up. Thinking about the next day instead of the day that you're on. It kind of makes me a little bit sad. But I'm glad I recognized it now. Because I feel like I never really took in the present when I was younger. I just, again, on to the next day. Like, what am I doing today? What's my next task? Like, I gotta work. I gotta go do this. Gotta do this. Being present is so hard for some people. It's always hard. It's super hard for a lot of people. I would almost say that it's one of the most difficult things you could do is try to be present. This is screw in. Is this like a top mount? I feel like this does screw in, but did I have this upside down? Oh no, maybe this does. Oh, I think this does screw in. I'm actually not sure. Why do I feel like this plate is wrong? Is it? No, because those are even the wrong. Okay, hold on. Figure this out. All right, let's screw this all together, I suppose. This would go. It's top plus gasket mount according to the page. Oh, so you can do either or. Oh, okay. So let's figure out where all these things go. Understatement of the year there? Yeah. So this is the daughter board. This goes here. This is the... these other things go? Where does this go on the thing here? Am I blind, guys? Or do I not see what this is? Love everything you just said. So happy to be part of this community, man. Luther, love you for being here, bro. Really appreciate it. So is it a separate play option? I'm not sure. Yeah, what we got going on today? No, these aren't it here. I don't know where this particular one goes for, because I think this is the solenoid, right? Daughter board? Does it go on the daughter board? Oh, you know what? You're right. It goes on this one. Wait, how do I close this up then? If that goes here. Interesting. So I guess I gotta do like this, and then we flip it. That's probably why they have the adhesives on it. This looks confusing. No, there's a lot of cables. I feel like this is like a bit of a computer build, you know what I mean? Although I don't know if this goes this way or the other way. I'm assuming this goes this way. There we go. Okay. All right, now these get plugged into the board here, but like I said, this is a little awkward to do. Solenoid and buzzer. So this is the buzzer, I believe.
Finally able to catch your stream after all the final exams.
Phantom, thank you so much, dude. How did they all go? Did your exams go good? Go well? Come on, daughter board. You can go in. I believe in you. Felt a little bit like this was the Class 80. Yeah, I mean, it's not a terrible thing. I kind of half expect it, but they got everything labeled. It's just me slowing down to read these things. All right. And I guess we just flip this guy over. We put this guy in. And then we screw it all together. And then we hear the joy of a buzzer and a solenoid. Maintain 4.0 GPA? Let's go, dude. I'm hella proud of you. Batteries not included? No, none. What's my current favorite band? Dude, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I've 100% fallen in love again with Linkin Park. Why isn't this screwed again? What the hell? Do we screw in the plate too? Hold on, let me open this thing up. I thought we just do gasket. I thought it's just the gasket we put on this. Well, hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, I guess we have to. Lost came out and I just died inside. Oh, I know, man. It's such a good sound. It's like, it's so good, man. It's so good. MM Studios coming with the Class 60 for $250. Don't really see where this one fits in. I'm not sure either. I think this is probably going to be for people who want something maybe like this design. You know what I mean? But for sure, I can definitely see what you mean. It's definitely a little bit weird. I guess we do screw this in. Interesting. Very interesting. So this is like a top mount hybrid with gaskets. I'm actually not going to screw in the two spacebar ones. Or the ones close to the space-bars. Way simpler compared to this. I don't disagree. I actually don't see the need for all these screws though. I think like that's shit, like, I'll put in 2 or 3 more. Actually, I'll move this one here. I don't really see the need for all these. Bit odd, but neat. Yeah, I don't mind this. It's still kind of fun. It's not detracting from my experience at all. If that means anything to you guys, it's not taking away from my build experience. I think this is a little awkward. These should be here. That would make more sense. But restrictions, I suppose, on how the PCB is made. What have you guys been listening to for music? For me, Linkin Park. I've been listening to a bit of Keshi. What else have I been listening to? Just a bunch of old things. Been more Blink-182 again. Lots of Post Malone. Lots of Joji. Lots of Rich Brian. I like Rich Brian. Sleep Token? I haven't heard of that. Animals as Leaders? Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't heard of a lot of these bands. So, don't hate me for it. Infamous yellow keycaps on this? Do you guys want me to? Is that the consensus of what I should do today? I think this is on the screen. How could you not on this board? Alright. You guys win. I'll put Greg. You guys want Greg? You guys better love me today for this, alright? We'll free Greg today, okay? I'll free Greg just because we're having a good day today. I got the new Linkin Park Meteora Anniversary vinyl. Oh, wait, how does that look? Does it look sick? Chat finally won. We'll free Greg today just for this board. Just for this. Greg Day? Yeah, fine. We'll do a Greg Day. DM you in Discord? Sounds good, dude. You know where I think this kind of sets itself apart a bit? How it's kind of inset. It's a bit more shallow here. It's kind of cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind this. I actually don't mind this at all. I think this is kind of cool. Not in love with it, but... Okay, I actually don't know how to activate the solenoids and stuff. Is it this, maybe? That's buzzer. Although it's not doing anything. I don't know how to activate anything. Keycaps? This says buzzer, I think. Did I hear Greg Wokage? You did hear Greg Wokage. Might have to open this up again and check if everything's like okay in this, but I don't know how this would activate the other stuff. Let me see if they sent me any notes. Let's see. They sent me a build video. Let me just quickly take a peek at that again. Oh god, that's so loud. No, just building the way I built it. Doesn't show how they switched anything though. Yeah, they didn't show how they switched anything, how to switch modes. They didn't send you instructions, they sent me a build video. That's it. Let's see. Oh no, they did. I lied. They sent me. The buzzer's behind the spacebar. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, so the buzzer's not really working right now. I don't think it is. That's just my computer being noisy. Hold on 1 second. Let me turn off the music for a sec. So they said it's function and X. But what is function? Hold on, I'm gonna download the JSON file here and load up VIA. I'll put keycaps on in a second, guys. One moment. VIA, authorized device, whatever this is. And we'll load up this file. Connect. Hold on, let me refresh here. Not really showing me which one function is. So we're gonna do some testing. I'm looping and filming. Hey, yo, I didn't know Twitch allows 1440p. I get lucky sometimes. So function plus Z. Hold on. Is it function plus Z? Turns off. Oh, function plus X. So maybe it's this guy and X. Nope. This one and X. Nope. This one and X. Nope. This one and X. Nope. Oh, there we go. Oh, God, dude. Oh, okay, so you need to turn on the buzzer from that, too. Oh, God, dude. Here we go. Getting Greg for the most annoying keyboard ever, dude. I should have made this with clickies. Let me get Greg. 1 second. Where did I put Greg? I need a free Greg, guys. Okay, guys. Know that I'm doing this for you, and this is a one-time thing. All right? One-time thing. It's a very one-time thing. Until next week, no. We gotta get buzzy sounds while I put on the keycaps. It sounds like, you know what it sounds like? If I do this every like 20 seconds, it sounds like the fire alarm. You know when it doesn't have batteries? You should totally buy this just to do this noise and freak people out in your house so they go crazy. Just do this every 20 seconds. And then they check the batteries, nothing's wrong with it, they walk away. They won't know the difference. Oh, God. Bro, I think your smoke alarm needs a new battery. Is it the right? No, this is the small keycap. No, wait. There's fucking so many space bars for this. So much yellow, man. Oh my God. New meta just dropped. What's that case made of? It's aluminum, but it's a. I feel like this is a. It's not an It's not an NO. I think this is some sort of coat of unknown. I don't know. Let me go here. Yes. I'm unsure of what this coat is. I need code. Guys, should we leave the buzzer on or the? Is that a skin on your mouse? It is. But it's paint. Not actually skin, sorry. Solenoid? Should I leave it on as I'm putting keycaps on though? Is that too annoying? Yeah, put it back in. This is so annoying. Does everyone go here on this? Let me look at how they put theirs. Let me see theirs. Oh gosh. Interest check. No top-down shots of this at all? God damn. Yeah, they put theirs in the second one. F1. And then we got this guy over here. Imagine sound testing with that board. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This goes here, I think.
It's only been
Slurpless,
5 months.
dude. Slurpless, it feels like years, man. Honestly, feels like years. How are you doing today, Slurpless? This is such a yellow keyboard, man. Oh my God. This is like when Chozo tells me that I need to put on. Because this is function. It's like when Chozo tells me I need to put on Crimson Cadet on literally anything that's red. He's like, it's Crimson Cadet time.
Feeling down today, Serica would improve my headspace.
Chozo donated that? Serica would enjoy. Dude, I should just get a keyboard that has Serica. I should go get the unicorn so it can improve your headspace. Thank you so much for the 5. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. I should get Serica. Serica would also improve my headspace. This is decreasing my headspace. I know, it's so yellow. Oh, my yellow. I meant Serica on this. That means I have to take it off my unicorn. That's so much work, Chozo. Chozo, how about tomorrow? Since you donated 5, you're picking the keycap set. No matter what, you're picking it tomorrow. All right? Even if the board's red, I don't remember what board we're doing tomorrow, but even if it's all red and you pick the worst combo, which is Crimson Cadet on an all red board, we'll do it for you. Problem? What seems to be the problem, sir? Don't give him this power. We all know the answer. I won't be here tomorrow night. Okay, the next time you're on then. Next time you're on. Wait, what was that? This has a... So, if you guys are just tuning... Oh wait, I put this in the wrong spot. If you guys are just tuning in, this keyboard has a solenoid and a buzzer in it, so we can do... It's really annoying, but it's great. At the same time, it sparks us life and joy. This makes my brain happy. I feel like, is there a market for this? Like, is there a serious market for this? 1, 2, oh, this is the same thing. I assume there is, right? Oh, shit. I love it. I like the echo from the board too. Dude, I actually was going to make a comment about that. I do think the acoustics is probably one of the better solenoids. Because I built a few now. One of the better solenoids that I've tried. It does sound pretty nice. Like, they do have like these holes in the side too. Like these vent ports that actually don't sound too bad. Like tapping cans or something. Yeah. Solenoid is endgame. Is it actually? Is this the key? Is this like the final boss keyboard? I'm okay with that. I'm fine with the final boss keyboard. This is an interesting layout. I'll tell you that much. I hope I have enough keys for all this stuff. So I don't have the full set of Greg. Gotta take it to the office, Keck W. I want to make that joke again, but it's already been done, unfortunately. I want to do my whole shtick, but do you have a rock in a Coke can and shake it up? It is kind of like having some weird sort of aluminum can. Can you turn off the... Yeah, so basically you do this. Oh wait, no, this. It's a normal keyboard again. And then the buzzer, I don't like the buzzer being a switch underneath the spacebar. Can we say hi to YouTube? Yes. Dude, this also sounds like, you know when you have a brand new pair of sneakers and then you're like, you move around and it just goes like this little squeak. You know what I mean? Also sounds like that too. Just one little basketball scene from Scary Movie 2. I haven't seen any scary movies. Ever. They seem cheesy. I don't know if they're cheesy or not. Oh, it's a must? Are they actually good? I'm going to be... Oh, guys, by the way. In about 20-ish minutes, because I'm almost done the board, Tim and I, on Tim's channel, we're going to be doing our podcast. So, if you guys would like to join us, I don't know what we're talking about tonight, but we're probably just gonna have fun, have a good old chat. You know, if you guys want to join us, just I don't even know if we want to call it a podcast. We're just having a talk. But me and Tim are trying to keep it consistent to one a week. Talk about music. Tim is actually going to be a very good expert on music. The smoke detector sound, dude. I'm telling you, man. I gotta bring this board somewhere and just fuck with someone. Podcast is so nice. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm trying to, if you guys didn't notice, I am trying to take more content that isn't keyboard related. I'm trying not to branch out at all. I'm trying to show you guys some of my other interests, like photography and stuff like that. So I hope you guys don't mind. It's not going to be like a everyday thing. But once in a blue moon, we expand. We do other things, you know. Fucking noise is driving me up the walls, dude. Where's the E? Did I miss the E somewhere? E. I'll put this here. Fuck it. What if you're my interest? Oh my god, dude. Don't be so kind to me or I'm gonna blush. Where's the E? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oops. I didn't see it there. That's too yellow. Hey, this is kind of fucking yellow. This noise is so annoying. Oh my god, dude. What did we do? What is this? Why did we make this the way it is? What a beauty. What did we do today? The noise overwhelmed color. It's also troll. I know. This is such a bait, dude. Jeez, man. Yuri, thank you so much for the raid, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Yuri, I don't know what the fuck we built. I'm gonna be honest, Yuri. I don't know what we built today, man. Yuri's also a streamer, guys. If you guys haven't, Yuri's pretty great streamer too. Wait, I kind of low-key like this reflective piece on the top. Low-key, it's kind of nice. This is so yellow, man. Holy shit. Dude, I love this board. You know, it's kind of like the aesthetic is kind of cool. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. I think this is really fun. So nice.
My dad literally told me to check the fire alarm a few minutes ago cause of that sound.
Do you have the speakers on it? What's the case name? The Vintage60. It's from Click Clack.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Oh my god. Thank you guys for the donos, man. Thanks for the 5s, man. I appreciate that. Dude, this is so fucking... This is why... This is like almost as worse as the all red board that we did. Yeah, you guys want a little HJ test? The tonality of the board's pretty good, man. I think this is probably one of the best ones. Like, listen to this. Listen to the spacebar. That's pretty good. I think that's the best tuned spacebar I've ever made. Listen. Just saying. Can't hear ticking? Dude, I hear 0 tick. All right? Listen to these switches too, eh? I want to point that out to you guys. Pretty sick. Let's switch modes up. If you hold down, does it stay beeping? No, unfortunately it does not, Angel. It literally sounds like basketball shoes scuffing on the floor. I can't get that out of my brain too. Hey, it's okay. We're gonna switch it up now. Let's see if we hear any ticking. Ooh, there's a pretty loud tick there. I think I fucked up my It's pretty nice. I don't know what how we sounds hollow. Yeah, it must be the switches, bro. My girlfriend just looked at me like this. She's like, what the fuck am I building? Hold on. It's pretty good. Hold on, let's see. Let's turn this thing off for a second and actually see the keyboard. New NK inserts? Yeah, it's called the metal on metal. Yo, low key, guys. I think the beeping was better. Yeah, we used PE foam and regular foam. This, dude, see this plate? Here. So if anyone was just tuning in, see how the plate has meme cuts in it? I have to give it to them though. I've never seen a PC plate with the meme cuts. The PCB also had the cuts. So I just didn't want to like make a thin sounding board. I'd rather have the foaminess than the thin sound, which again, total personal preference. It's not exactly super soft, but it's soft enough on the keyboard itself, but it's foamy. I don't mind it. Again, foamy's a sound signature that either you like or you don't like. It's just a sound signature in the world of many, but when you have a flex cut PCB, it kind of limits the amount of sound signatures that you can do. Wait. Why isn't it turning on now? I got it, wrong button. Not bad. I bet this keyboard tastes good. It's like rain on a tin roof. You guys solenoid people or smoke alarm? What do you guys like? Smoke alarm or tin can? What do you guys like better? Bro, going from the solenoid to this one here is so much more funny, man. It's so stupid. Amazing. Dude, you know, honestly, I can see someone who wants this. Like, this is fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this keyboard. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
R2D2 is offended by your comment.
Sorry. The bitstream intensifies. Thank you so much for the bits, though, Zeph. Appreciate you, man. I mean, if it gets old, you just turn it off, right? I think people would really appreciate probably the solenoid. I think there is a volume for the buzzer somewhere. I don't have a list of commands other than how to turn it off and turn it on. But again, this is for a specific subset of people. IMO, it is. So if we like look at the back of this keyboard again, even the design, like, I think it's for a specific audience of people. I don't know what this is exactly, like this material, but it's cool. Like, I'm not gonna hate on it, you know? And you know why? Because it's different, and I don't mind that it's different. Go to the back here. So this is designed by G Square Studio. Pretty interesting. Side profile. The badge at the front looks kind of badge at the front. Yeah, it's interesting. Side profile is nuts. This is kind of where that sound's coming out of, which is kind of neat. I like the fact that they did that. Oh, at the back, yeah, the back badge is whatever. Like if you're into this style, Again, it's very... What kind of design is this? Like very gothic style? I don't know what to call it. I'm not a design specialist. It's interesting though. I'm not gonna hate on it. Definitely not. I like the color. Oh god, this thing weighs a lot too. It almost feels like I'm encapsulated because it has the walls sitting on the left and right here too. Badge looks like a motorcycle club. Yeah. Maybe that's what I'm looking for, like a motorcycle club of some sort. What's the price? I don't think I got a price on this, unfortunately, guys. Oh, I do. $385. A little pricey, but it is what it is, I guess, because it is something that I think is going to be a bit more niche, so it probably means less of them made, which makes sense. But under $400, still not crazy. And you know what? This gasket top mount feels and... I mean, it sounds like a foamy keyboard, but it feels pretty good. It actually doesn't really feel like a top mount. It's like very hybrid feeling, which is pretty awesome. I'm gonna go piss Tim off with this now. Oh God. I plugged it in, it sounded like a microwave. Let me do that again. Oh my God. That actually scared me, dude. Beautiful. It's like a microwave fucking booting up. Alright, let me go message Tim. Where is he? You ready? The podcast, man. Burrito is ready? I know. Too political? Well, huh? Anyways, though, let's go wait for Tim. I don't know where he is, where his ass be. I'm ready. Oh God, what did I do? Imagine you forgot to have this keyboard that makes sound and you just freak out when you plug it in. That'd be pretty funny. That would be very, very funny. Sounds like a multimeter. Does it? It's cool though. I didn't mind it. It's kind of a fun little project. Look at my DM. AI desktop pet is now addicted to my keyboard. AI desktop pet? There's like AIs for everything now. Holy crap. Wait. Oh, you got one of these things. Did you tell me about this? Oh, that's cool. I don't think, can I link this? Copy link. Do you mind if I link it, Slurpless? Or do you want to just put it in Discord, Slurpless? Because it's on our private DMs. They're pretty cute nodders. They're interesting. I don't know if I can link this though. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. For commissions, are we able to request a certain time frame? Yes, you are. The only thing I cannot give you guys guarantees is within a 4-week. Like if you guys are asking for like something in the time frame of the next like 2 weeks, probably not. But if you guys are asking for anywhere after 4 weeks, yes, I can definitely reserve a slot for you guys. Or like if you guys like a broad range of time, like I can definitely pick a time out of that, you know, that boat there. Amazing. Alex, send my Kohaku once I get it. Dude, if you guys need me to do stuff, my rates are all the same as it's always been. The only thing that's gone up a little bit is the Switch lubing, just because lube got more expensive for me. But everything else is still the same, so I try to be the best service possible. Alright guys, I'm gonna go... Is Tim on? Actually, I don't know if Tim's gonna start the stream, then I go right into him. I actually don't know what we planned here. Should I raid into Tim? I'm not sure. Let me call him. Let me bother him. Let's see if he answers the call. For you, price is not an issue. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, man. But thank you guys for tuning in today. I really appreciate you guys. Hi, Tim.
Yo.
I'm on the stream still, but are we...
Oh.
Do you want me to raid into you, or...
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'm switching my headphones.
Okay, Tim. It's Tim time now. Also, guys, actually, maybe I'll wait for Tim for this. I got some other stuff to talk about that's not keyboard related.
Ready.
Huh?
I'm ready.
Okay. You want to boot up your stream? I don't know how we're gonna do this. This is not planned. I'm gonna raid into you, I guess.
We're still good at this. We're such professionals.
Professionals.
Okay, let me.
Do you like my keyboard?
Share this.
Do you like that?
It
Tim?
sounds interesting. I was
nice.
I was
It's the new
watching.
switches.
Actually, I'll save it for the podcast. But
Okay.
okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go live right now.
Okay, bye. I don't know why I said bye. We're still gonna be on the fucking call. All right, guys. See you on Tim's side. See you guys in a bit.